Welcome back to the Blonde Zone, where we say everything people are thinking, but they are too shy or too afraid to admit. My name is Timmy Tayo, and welcome to another exciting episode of your show, The Blonde Zone. On today's episode of The Blonde Zone, I will be speaking about something we are all familiar with. Something that needs urgent addressing in our today's society. My beautiful people, let's talk about modern dating realities. What our men and women are no longer tolerating in relationship, in marriage, even in friendships. Now, let's break it down. Guys, we will be touching the nerves today. I mean, the reality of today's modern dating. I mean, in this era, the battlefield that has been packaged as romance. Guys, we are all tired. Men, they are tired. Women, we are tired. Boys are tired. Girls are also tired. Even the same gender relationships, they are all tired. Like, it's like a battlefield out there. If you are out there and your relationship is giving peace, is giving peaceful vibes. You don't know what God has been doing for you, my sister, my brother. All that relationship, like, hold it gidigba, hold it tight. Like, embrace it tight. Don't allow it to leave. Or just hold it very, very tight. Because if you know what is happening out there, if you're out there and you are still trying to get hold of somebody, you see, you go through a lot. People are going through a whole lot, all in the name of relationship. Yes, and today we will be dissecting the realities of today's relationship, what our men and our female are no longer tolerating in today's relationship reality. So, my people, sit down, stay tuned, and let's dive into today's beautiful topic. So guys, on today's episode, we're going to break it down to section by section. Section 1 is for the female, okay? I'm going to discuss what my own gender no longer tolerates in relationships. I'm going to give you the breakdown of what my female gender no longer tolerates in relationship, what they want, what they don't want, what can be done, and what should not even be done at all. So guys, section 1, let's do a total breakdown of what the female gender wants in relationship. What does it take to, as a female, for you to be in a relationship, for you to accept someone, for that person to be in your corner, for you to be able to call up onto someone that, okay, this person is my guy. What are the requirements? What do you want? What should be the guideline that say, okay, these are my doors, these are not my doors? So because a lot of guys wonder, how come out there is no serious relationship? People will say, I know a lot of guys that will tell me, Tayo, relationship these days, there's nothing like serious relationship. It's very hard to get a good girl. It's very difficult to find a good girl. They keep lamenting. I will keep like, okay guys, if you say it's very difficult to find someone good, you yourself, are you good? Are you search yourself? Are you a good boyfriend? Are you a good partner? What are the qualities? What are the qualities you have? Check yourself first before you go out there and say, oh, there is no the dating book pool is all messy. I don't tend to see good people. I don't tend to see good girls. There are no good girls out there. Again, ask yourself this simple question: are you a good man? You yourself, are you giving a good man? answer that? Can you answer that? And this also go to the females. Before you say, gbogbo ọkùnrin bákan náà ni wọ́n, they are all the same. Kìnìkan ní gbogbo wọn. Ask yourself, are you giving what you're supposed to be giving? Are you giving a good partner yourself? Answer that. If you answer that, that will help you navigate the dating and the relationship pool. Now, like I said earlier, let's start with our ladies. Women have seen things. They have experienced a lot of things. They've cried. They've healed. They've prayed. They've journaled. They've seen a whole lot of nonsense. Some of us growing up, we used to see the way our fathers used to treat our mothers, the kind of lifestyle that our mothers, our grandmothers had to endure just because they want to be called a missus, or just because they want to stay in their husband's house, or just because they want to have a man, a lord over their head. So they tend to endure abuses, hardship, unnecessary long suffering for no absolutely reason, because they chose to stay with a toxic partner, a bad one, a manipulative, a liar, a drunkard. A whole lot of bullshit happened back then that our mothers, they had no choice but had to, stay put. Women are no longer tolerating emotional, unavailable men. The kind of men that thinks that once your bill is paid and that is all, that things are they can do whatever they want. You can't ask them. They are not accountable for their action. And the kind of women, the kind of men that once they, their wallet is open but their heart is closed. That agendas are no longer tolerating that kind of men, because these days we make our own money. So if money is the only thing you're bringing to the table, then we have to question your what? What are you bringing to this table aside your money? Are you okay upstairs? Are you emotionally available? Do you have sense? Can you think outside of the box? Are you okay? Can your sense do 1 + 1? Can you not assume? Can you when there's a situation, can I call you and say, oh, don't worry, let me call my man. My man will deal with it. Can I ask you, babe, what's happening? Are you intellectually sound enough to contribute? Can I depend on you to brainstorm with me? Like I said earlier, women are done with men who open their wallets but their heart is closed, is under lock and key, and wanted to do kokoro, wanted to sokum. We don't want to unpack trauma with you. So you have to be emotionally available. She wants connection, not confusion. Don't come into my life to confuse me. Don't come into my life to die me. Don't come into my life to add, to transfer your trauma into my life. No. We want emotionally stable man, not the one that not the one that has been damaged. And another thing, the third thing on the list that today's women will no longer tolerate in relationship, in dating, in their partner is inconsistency. You see, Seman were inconsistent. Today you are hot, tomorrow you are cold. Today they appear, they show you love, they bombard you with love, they love bomb you, and the next week they disappear. And you'll be wondering that yes, just last week he was there, he was doing this, he was doing that, he was doing this, and what happened again? Where went he again? You see that kind of man. I'm talking now, this one, I'm talking from personal experience. They can kill you. Because you'll be blowing hot, you'll be blowing cold. You'll be going up, you'll be going cold. This week, you're happy, your everything is going smoothly. And the next week, before you know, it just disappeared on you again. Till maybe depending on how he's operating, maybe in a month's time, maybe in 2 months, maybe in 3 months. Before you see him again, you just come again and say, "Hello, my babe, how you doing?" And you'll be like, don't you very small, and you'll be like, no. And people like that, they know how to cajole you, and the fact that you love them, so whatever they do works. We, my gender, me as a representative of my gender, we are saying no. We are no longer tolerating that bullshit. So if you are not consistent, get out of here. Malo, tefe. So my gender no longer tolerates inconsistency in men. So fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń dákú, tẹ́ máa ń dájí, tẹ́ máa ń paná ojú kan fi kan ríran, tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá lọ, ẹ lè lọ, ẹ máa tún padà. Kò sí yẹn mọ́. We are no longer tolerating that bullshit. Then number 4 on the list of what my gender no longer tolerates in men, in dating, are men with no ambition, men with no direction. You see some men out there, they are the real gigolos. They have no direction to life. They have no ambition. As a man, you do not have to be super rich. No. You just have to know. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be ambitious enough. You have to have something tangible doing, something reliable, something we can see, something we know that you are doing. Okay? You don't have to have all the money in the world before a woman, before a woman can see you and take you for who you are, I'll take you serious. But you have to know what you are doing. Have something that you're doing. Be okay enough. Be able to take care of yourself. Be able to take care of your home. List. Number 5 thing on the list is leadership with no character. A lot of you men, you want to lead. You want submission, but you are not leading right. A lot of you men, you want submission, but you're not leading right. A lot of you, you're not even leading at all, and you want women to totally submit to you. Some of you men, you want total submission, but you're leading nowhere. Women of today, we no longer want dictatorship. We want partnership. We're not going to surrender all onto your feet like your mothers surrendered to your fathers. For you as a man to demand total submission from a woman, you have to be leading her right. You have to be dependable. One thing about us female is submission comes naturally once we can depend on you. Once there's security, once she can close her eyes and be at peace that, oh, you're dependable, you're reliable, you're protective, and there's provision, she will naturally submit to you. But a lot of you know you want to be a dictator. You want to control her. You want to bend her. You want her to do whatever you want. As a matter of fact, some of you want your partners to be scared of you. Some of you can't stand it when your partners are flourishing on their own. Some of you don't like it when they have a voice of their own. It irritates you. You question your own authority. A lot of you sees your partner as a competitor. Even under your own roof, even in a relationship, you compete with your partner, consciously or subconsciously. And you want such woman to submit to you. No, there's no way. But if you do the right thing, if you're reliable enough, if you're dependable enough, if she knows you as a safety net, surrender, she will, naturally surrender, naturally submit to you. So my guys out there, for a whole lot of you that want you, that are always complaining about your partner not being submissive enough, not doing this, not doing that, maybe you should try another approach. Maybe rather than being a dictator, maybe you should be a friend. Maybe rather than competing with her over authority, a lot of you, whatever is either your way or the highway in relationship, in marriage, is either your way or the highway. Nkoteba ti sọ báyìí, lẹ fẹ́ ká bẹ́ gé. And it's not like that. Sometimes you just need to, despite the fact that, okay, you are the head, you are the male gender, you are the alpha gender, you have to, chill and let your woman flourish. Let your woman have a voice. Give her a bit of the authority and see how good things will work out in your life, in your relationship, in your marriage. Now, welcome to section 2. This particular section is for the male gender. It's for our guys. It's for our odogu out there. Now, let's break it down. Let's flip the script. What are the things that our men, that they are no longer tolerating from our female gender? What are the things? Number 1 is entitlement. For you out there as a girl, as a woman, as a female, you have no right to have entitlement spirit. For a lot of you that want the princess treatment and zero contribution, it's no longer working. Our boys still gone, our God to wise up. So if you're a babe out there, if you're a chick out there, if you're a wife out there, if you're a woman out there, and you want your man to give you the princess treatment, and yet you're not contributing anything, you're not bringing anything. Okay, when I say contribution, I'm not saying you should contribute money. Okay? Don't be entitled. Don't say, he has to do this, he has to do that, whatever he owns is mine. If he does not do this, we cannot do this. If he does not do this, you cannot do that. No. Men are no. Our men are no longer tolerating entitlement spirit from our female. So if you want a man to give you princess treatment, you have to contribute. I'm not in a way, there has to be a way you're contributing back to him. There has to be a way you're giving back to him, and not necessarily money, not necessarily gift. There should be other ways you can contribute to him, intellectually, spiritually. There are so many ways you can contribute to your partner as a woman, as a female, even in friendship, in relationship, in marriage. There should be a way as a woman. There should be something you bring it in. Not, like I said, it might necessarily not be finance. And sometimes it might even be financially. So just make sure wherever you are, you're bringing value to the table. There has to be a kind of value you're bringing in. So if you want him to give you the princess treatment, make sure you're bringing in something that is worth it. Don't be entitled to his wealth, to his time, to his emotion. So don't be entitled. So girls, wise up. Men are no longer tolerating entitlement from you. So as a lady, if you're out there, stand your ground, be valuable, add value to whatever, to wherever you are. Make sure you're valuable. Don't just exist. Don't just be there as a figurehead. Make sure you're bringing value. Once you bring value, even you will be valuable. Number 2 on the list of what our men are no longer tolerating from our female gender is no accountability. This one, Olofa. A lot of you female, my gender, you don't want anybody to question you. You want to do whatever you like, whatever you want, and you don't want to be accountable for your action. You don't want, you will say accept me for who I am. Who are you, auntie? Auntie me. Who are you? Only bad habit, ìwà ẹ̀ ò dáa. Má sọ pé ká accept ẹ for who you are. Ìwà ẹ̀ ò dáa, o ní láti change ìwà ẹ̀. Àwọn ọ̀wà wèrè tẹ́ máa ń wù yẹn kò dáa, àwọn ọkùnrin ò láìkẹ́. Àwọn ọ̀wà oríṣiríṣi bí ìdọ̀tí, bí gbéborùn, bí túlétúlé, àwọn ìwà rìkíṣí àbòsí, bí pé bí kẹ́ máa wà accountable financially, ẹ kàn máa náwó bó ṣe wù yín. Men are no longer tolerating that. You have to be accountable for your actions. So don't say, baby, this is how I am. A lot of you, I'm Leo, I'm Harris. That is how we behave. Báwo lẹ ṣe ń behave? Ìbàjẹ́ lẹ fi ń ṣayọ̀. You have to change. Men are no longer tolerating that bullshit. Accept me for who I am. Accept me for who I am. Whereas who you are a total chaos. You are a total fucked up chaos. You are a walking bomb. You are a walking time bomb. And you want someone to accept you for who you are. No, sweet sister, you have to change. You have to be a better version of you. That's when and how they can accept you for who you are. You have to work towards be the best version of you. The number 3 on the list is emotional manipulation. For those of you that knows how to manipulate your way out of any situation, for those of you that are very, very trickish, that are very, very wise, a lot of you, you're very good with silence treatment. Like, you're very, very good with silent treatment. You can go 1 week without speaking to your spouse. You can go 1 week, 2 weeks without, speaking to your partner. All in the guise that, Mushimbinu, I'm angry. You refuse to communicate. You will not say anything. You will not express yourself. You shall just make sure you are so difficult. You can't even communicate. Men don't like that. You have to be expressive. You have to put whatever it is on the table. You have to communicate. You have to let him know you are emotionally stable enough to be in his life. That's the number 3. Now, on to number 4. Number 4 on the list is lack of respect. If you're a woman, if you're a female, and you don't have respect for your partner, for your boyfriend, for your husband, you're on your own. No? Men want respect. They want peace, not chaos. A respectful woman is still the number 1 on a man's list. No matter how pretty you are, how intelligent you are, if you're not respectful, my sweet sister, he's not going to choose you. A respectful woman is still the number 1 on any man's list. So as a lady, you have to be respectful. Respect yourself, then respect your partner. Like I said earlier, a respectful woman is a man's number 1 need. If you're a woman and you're respectful, your man will choose you. You have to respect yourself. Once you respect yourself, you'll be able to respect your partner. One thing about respect is a two-way swing. Once you can respect yourself, you automatically be able to respect your partner. There's a lot of things you won't say out loud. It's not out of respect for your partner, it's out of respect for yourself. Now, you're respecting yourself, not even your partner this time around. So if there are some things you can't say out loud, all because you respect yourself. There are some things you will not be able to do, not because you can't do it, but out of the respect you have for yourself. You would want to disrespect yourself. So if you cannot disrespect yourself, automatically you will not be able to disrespect your man or disrespect your friends or your partner. So my sweet sisters, respect is key in whatever we do. Respect yourself, respect your friends, respect your partner, and all will be well. Now, number 5 on the list is one-sided expectation. Men are tired of always giving financially, emotionally, mentally, psychologically. They are tired. If you have a man that is giving his all to you, my sister, please, please, and please, they are rare. Actually, they are rare. That's just it. For you to find right now a man that is financially available, emotionally available, psychologically available, spiritually available for only you. My sister, that's a jackpot right there. So if you find a man that is giving, my sister, please, please give back. Give back in kind, in cash. Give back too. Emotionally, give back. Mentally, give back. Financially, give back. Don't let it be one-sided. And when I'm saying giver, I'm not talking about those ones that are irresponsible. I'm talking about the responsible one. That even you yourself, you know that they are trying, that they are giving. Make sure you do your best to give back to him in kind, in your words, in your attitude. Even if you can't give back in cash, give back in kindness. Give back in patience. Give back in peace. Give back in sweet words. Give back in prayers. Just make sure you're giving back. You're filling that spot so it won't feel empty, so it won't feel weary, so it won't feel tired. So my girlies out there, keep taking notes. This is a season of giving back. Now, before we go, let's quickly dissect this. Why does dating, relationship, friendship, marriage, why does it altogether look like a technical assignment in today's world? Why does it seem so hard? Why does it seem so difficult? Firstly, let's check social media pressure. Number one is social media pressure. Everyone is comparing another person's filtered, curated life with their own real life situation. A lot of us, almost everyone out there, they're comparing. You see this one, they're comparing their timeline to other people's timeline. And comparison is the thief of joy. Another thing is fear of vulnerability. People have been hurt. Walls are high. Hearts are locked. So no one wants to open up to anybody. Like, everybody's just guided. Like, I have feelings for you, you have deep feelings for me, but you cannot show it, and the other person cannot show it because we send to fail lose guard. Social media pressure náà wà ń bẹ̀. Ìwọ wàá máa compare life pẹ̀lú life ẹni tó yẹ pé filter ló fi ń gbé. So ó ti jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ti jẹ́ kó wọnú ara wọn. And another thing is too many options. People think there are too many options. Why? It still boils down to social media. Because ẹni tó wà ń bí báyìí ó rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbàáyé. Now just at the comfort of your home, you have access to everybody, everyone. It's just a message away. So people think there are options. So rather than sit down to work things out, they let things go. Rather than sitting down to like, okay, how do we make it work? People no longer ask how to make things work. They rather let go because in their head, consciously, unconsciously, consciously, subconsciously, they think there are other people out there. Whereas it's a fluke. There's nobody out there. So when you have something good, nurture it. You know, if something is broken, go we used to repair it, not throw it away. But these days, once it's broken, they trash it. Rather than couple it up, make it good. People are no longer interested in working things out. They want to trash things. That's all they want to do. Then another thing is mixed expectation. We are all different, but we pretend as if we are the same thing. We are not the same thing. We cannot be the same thing. But these days, we all want to look alike. We all want to do the same thing. We want to wear the same thing. We want to look the same thing. We want to do the same BBL, the same makeup, the same filter, the same hair, the same everything. We are yet we are different. We are not the same. We need to accept our uniqueness and stay on our own lane. But these days, reverse is the case. Everybody wants to do the same thing. Men want the same thing. Women want the same thing. And there's lack of patience. No one is patient. Everything is now. Fast. Everything is on the go. Everybody wants their thing on the go. Too many options. There is no option. It's you think there's option, there is no option. Fear of vulnerability. You don't want to know you're feeling good, you have feelings for her, she has feelings for you, but igberaga no wa online, so nobody is going to lose their guard. Nobody wants to feel like or the enemy. No, everybody shall want to be on their guard, like, oh, you know what, any guide didn't tell me, well, no guide me here, no lose guarding, no. It's like a war zone out there. Everything is now fast, on the move, relationship on the go. Everybody wants what every other person has. Whereas our life pattern is different. Our timelines are different. And you're forgetting that just because we are all human doesn't mean we have the same fate. The same way our faces are different. Although not gbogbo yin tin jọra yin sin o, gbogbo ẹ̀yin oní fìlà, gbogbo ẹ̀yin oní BBL, ẹ ti jọra yin látẹ̀yìn. But regardless, we are not the same. Uniqueness is the spice of life. The difference is where the beauty is. So, my beautiful people, if you're still here, if you're still watching, I say thank you. Now, let me quickly drop tips on how to intentionally date, how to intentionally be in a relationship, how to be intentional in your marriages in this era. Number one rule is communication. You have to communicate. Don't assume. You have to say it. Let it out. Your feelings, everything you feel, everything you think, say it out. Communicate with your partner. That is how you forge ahead. That is how you move forward. You have to learn how to communicate. Speak your mind out. And when you communicate, don't communicate in a way that you're in an authoritative way. Communicate in a way that you're putting it out there so there can be solution. It's not, oh, my way or the highway. Don't bring it out authoritative. Don't say, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want. You have to bring out whatever you think or whatever you feel. Say it out. Then you and your partner will come together, dissect it, dialogue about it, then come to a peaceful conclusion of how that particular situation will benefit both you and your partner. That is number one on the list. Then know your non-negotiables. Another thing is know your non-negotiables. These are for my baddies, these are for my girlies, these are for my guys that wants to date. Don't date red flags just because they look like your type, or just because you think you can change them, or just because you think they're going to drop that particular habit for you. No, they're not going to drop it for you. So know your non-negotiable. Nǹkan tí o bá nígbà ní olówó, tètè kọ̀ láti tálíkà. If you know you don't like them slim, don't go and say, oh, Oroboni, maniko slim down. No. If you know you want them chubby, don't go and say, lekpani, simati date yet on mama lo ni ko chubby. If there's a particular thing you don't like in anybody, don't assume you're going to change them. So, know your non-negotiables and stay within that proximity. That will give you everlasting peace of mind. The emotional maturity is key. In anything, you have to heal before you date. You have to be emotionally stable. If you're looking out to date, if you're already dating, if you're in marriage, if you still have some trauma to unpack, work on yourself. Go to therapy. Do things that will help you heal. If you're still nursing some kind of, emotional baggages, try to unpack so you won't bleed on someone that does not cut you. So try as much as possible to be emotionally grounded. Be stable. Work on yourself. Drop the habit. I know it's hard, it's difficult, but it's for the best. Try and get yourself going. Try and work on your emotion. Unpack your trauma. Heal for the betterment of you and everyone around you. Then another one, slow down. Love is not a race. It's not a competition. Let it come to you. Let it flow to you. Let it catch up with you. Don't be in an hurry to be in love, to be in a relationship, to be with someone. No, you can be alone. You can thrive alone. You can do things on your own and still feel good and still be great. Then the last on my list for today is choose each other. Love is not found. True love is not found. It's built. You have to build it together. True love is not something. You have to put in the work. It's not rocket science. It doesn't just happen. You have to be intentional about it. You have to make it work. You have to build it brick by brick. It's not something that just fall on your lap. No. If you see any couple, if you see anyone that are thriving in their marriage, in their relationship, if their relationship is thriving, if their marriage is thriving, it's because they are putting in the work. They are intentional about it. True love requires true work. It's not something that just fall down from the sky or maybe happens automatically. No, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the hour. You have to be intentional. You have to service it. That is when you see it flourish. That is when you see it glowing. That is when you see it exploring. So my girlies, my baddies, my brothers, my sisters, my chicks, put in the work. Choose each other. Work together as a team. Not against each other. That is when your love life starts flourishing. So that is it on today's episode of Blunt Zone. I know today we shook some tables. But the thing is, dating has changed. Standards have also changed, but true love has not changed. You just have to put in the work. You need clarity, maturity, and intentionality. And boom, you see your love blooming. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I still remain your girl, Temitayo. And please do not hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to like, to share, to drop your comments. Let me know what you feel about dating in this era, about marriage in this era. Let me hear your own view and I will gladly respond. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come across your screen next week, I still remain your girl, Temitayo Adeniyi for Blonde Zone Podcast.